All right, Barney and I thought we'd come outside. It's getting a little cold out here, but Owen has the truck and trailer today and he's helping a friend move, so we had to empty the trailer out and this was sitting in it. So I thought, well, since it's out of the trailer, I'll do a quick little walk around of the car. So again, I had a video earlier. I did show this car a little bit sitting in the trailer, of course. It's a 1972 Gran Torino Sport that I picked up. I've been wanting one of these cars since I was about 13, 14 years old. But we picked this up. It was up in Duluth, Minnesota. Came with a spare Coyote crate engine, I believe, and an automatic transmission that they didn't know if it was a 10-speed or a 6-speed, but we'll get that figured out. But I thought I'd do my quick little walk around here. It's kind of a rough car, and a little bit of rough shape, but it's pretty much what I wanted. We figured out from the color code it is Ivy Glow, so we think we're going to keep it the original color. But as you can see, it's a little beat up. It looks like it took a little bit of a blow to the front end here, like it's really got the bumper kind of pushed up and in here on this side. I think it's even pushed in a little bit on the passenger side. There's a nice kink in the grill surround there. But other than that, like, this side of the car is really solid. Well, I say that now, but there's a little rust hole in the fender there, some rust holes in the doors. But like, the underside of the car looks really solid. Like, just looking in here in the interior, there's no, well, that might just be an access hole on that side. But like, this side of the floor pan, the front floor pans all look pretty decent, pretty solid. I think there's just some stuff binding up from when it was hit on the front of the car here. But like, this quarter here looks pretty solid. A little bit of rust on there, but a ding in there. But the worst part is, like I said, on the front, there's a little bit of a kink in this fender here. But that front valance is, yeah, it's seen better days. No engine, no radiator, nothing under the hood of the car. And the people we bought it from said that you couldn't get this hood released. No windshield in it. This driver's side window doesn't roll up. I found out. We got it out of the trailer and it started sprinkling, and the hand crank just freewheels. The passenger side windows roll up and down nice. There's no windshield in it. But I don't know what happened, if they were trying to pull it out of somewhere and just wreaked havoc on that rear valance. You can tell it was kind of hit a little bit here on this part of the rear bumper. So you can see it's kind of pushed and kind of kinked up that quarter panel a little bit right there. And this quarter panel is pretty rotten behind the wheel. We'll just walk up the side of the car here. Oh, and I noticed there's a big ding right here. Something hit it pretty good right there, but hopefully we can get all that pulled out. This door actually may be a little better than the other door. Maybe not. But you can tell this fender is kind of actually even kind of bowed in a little bit in this area. It almost looks like it might be bowed in somewhere through here too. Yeah, like this whole fender is kind of bowed in. And this one's kind of bowed out. But otherwise, like, just looking at the bottom of the car, it looks pretty solid. Well, it looks like looks pretty solid for the most part. Looks like there's a little rot on this rear floor pan right here. So nothing major that really scares me at this point. In the frame, so this is a full frame car. And the frame looks pretty decent. At least what I've looked at so far. We'll take a look under the rear of the car here. Frame all looks pretty solid. Got some old air shocks on it. And you can see the gaping hole in the quarter here. So I'll pop the trunk open here. I don't know what this crossbar is from. I don't think it belongs to this car. But as you can see here, got a nice gaping hole in the quarter there. A little bit of hole, rust in that wheel well in the trunk floor on this side. This side actually, yeah, you can see a little daylight down there. But it's not horrible. But all in all, it looks pretty solid. Got a nice little keystone in here. And that rear valance is, like I said, it's seen better days. Yeah, now that I look at it a little more, I feel a little more comfortable about it. I'm wondering if these fenders are something that we can get straightened out, or if I should just try to find some other fenders for it. He had an extra hood here that came with it. I don't know if we'll end up using that or not, but that's one of my favorite things about these cars is that little, I'm sure it's a fake hood scoop. It's just there for cosmetically, but we'll get this thing fixed up. Just need to get Werewolf done a little bit more. Some of this trim's popping off. I don't know if I'll keep trim on the car or not. But that trim looks like it's in pretty decent shape. I'm dinging it there. Oh, got a piece missing around the wheel well on this side. So maybe we can locate some and keep some trim on it. I'm kind of liking the looks of it the more I look at it. But it's got the nice door panels on it. The nice sport mirrors. And it's got a tack too. I don't know what this extra plate is on the floor here. Hopefully it's not covering up a bunch of rust holes. I'm guessing it's hiding some wiring or something down there. But yeah, you can tell it's sat without a windshield in it for a little bit. But it's got all the gauges in it. The tack, the speedo, fuel, oil, amps, water temp, and the clock even. I love these. I wonder if the buzzer still works in here when the key's on. But we'll have to find a new windshield for it. The dash is actually not in horrible shape. A few little cracks in it. Gotta love the old turbine wheels. Hey Barney. But the original hood is the hood scoop hood too. But we'll see what we end up using, if we need to use the other hood or if we can. Oh, it looks like there's a couple, like a kink in the hood right there. So we probably will end up using the other hood. And they did have a bunch of parts for it. Like I said, it had the other engine. They had another set of doors here that they thought were in better shape. But they do look like they are in decent shape. Other than they got some weird old 70s or 80s paint on it. Then it did come with the other grille surround. And then a new front bumper, a new front valance, a new rear valance, well, new to the car anyway. And they just had a bunch of parts that they sent with it that they didn't really know what they really belonged to, so they sent it with us anyway. But pretty excited about this car. Once Owen gets back with the trailer, we'll get it loaded back into the trailer so it's not sitting out here on the street. But just thought I'd turn the camera on, kind of give you a good look at the next Puzzle Fox project. But like I've said probably a few times now, this is a car that I'm really excited about having. Maybe we'll have to keep this, the Gran Rino. So maybe we'll make a play on words with that and keep the Gran Rino insignia there. But I just love the shape of these cars. Kind of that nice slope off to the trunk there. And just how all the different angles and everything up on the front, how it comes to a point on the side here where the bumper sticks out, comes to a point in the middle and the grille sticks out. Just all the angles of this front end. I just always thought these were such a great looking car.